Thank you for the opportunity given me to speak on this conference. Today is the most important topic that I am going to discuss with you. I have experienced it, and sometimes I even meet it ahead of me when decision has to be made. At times, I have to sit and analyze why this happened before I respond to life. This is the most important decision for some of us today. Because some of us are into this situation of life. Some of you are into this situation of life. I always begin my messages with questions before I address these questions. How do you handle life in order to move forward with the future? How do you transform life in order to produce the effectiveness of your identity? How do you define the next stage of life when you are fall between failure and rejection? How do you respond to life when everything in life is unreliable for answers? And this is one of my greatest moments. This is one of the greatest moments of my life that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to make one statement. And this is the most important statement I'm going to make. So I want you to listen to me very careful. Listen to me very careful. Not all path or status of life requires fixing as a correction. Not all path or status of life is require fixing as a correction. No matter how smarter, intellectual, intelligent, mature, or agreeable we can be, there are two things to remember. There are two subjects of life to remember in order to handle the new transformation of life. The new beginning of life is never fall within the fixing of life. I will come back to that. I will come back to what I'm trying to say. I will come back to that. In every life decision, there are two things to rebuild life. There are two things. I have met people, friends of the past, people who said I wasn't going to make it in life, people who said I was good for nothing, people who insulted me, people who rejected me, people that denied me when I needed them. People who claim to love me, but they never. There are things in life to understand. Do not try to go too far from your destiny to know who you can trust or build with you. Because the destiny of life is the unseen, clear future. I repeat myself, do not try to go too far from your destiny to know who you can trust or build with the future. Because the destiny of life is the unseen future. The best time to rebuild life is not to fix life. The best time to rebuild life is not to fix life. Many times I have tried to fix relationship, friendship, familyship. I have tried to fix things that are not meant to be fixed. Whoever tries to fix life has a new beginning of as a new beginning of their transformation, they will lose everything. Life was not designed to be fixed. Life was designed to be clarified to ourselves. The two most important goals of life, the two most important decisions of life that everyone meets at the stage of transformation is fixing life and clarifying life. And the most accepting decision I ever made in my life is never try to fix life. I became a victim in fixing what I could not fix because it was not necessary to be fixed. You cannot change the situation when the source is not affected by the action of life. Whenever you try to fix the situation of life, you are just modifying the situation, but not changing the situation. Modification is where you redesign a product, but never change a characteristic. Modification is when you change. It's when you redesign the product, but never change a characteristic, which is the source. Modification never changes the source of life. It always gives it new appearance to be the loss of life. That's why you should never try to fix life, because whenever you fix life, you are modifying life into something you are not. Whether it's in relationship that you are struggling, whether it's in your education, whether it's in your financial stability, never try to fix life, because you will lose all with understanding nothing. In my dream, God appears to me in my dream, and He asked me. There was a question asked in my dream that I could not answer. And this is the most important question I've ever experienced from God, because I have gone too far from God. And God asked me this question: what do you do when time is running out of your life? That was the most important question that God has ever asked me, that I could not respond to God. What do you do when you are running out? When time is running out of life? Are you going to fix life, or are you going to clarify yourself to yourself? Never try to clarify yourself to other people as an approval. Always clarify yourself to yourself, because your character is the determination of how people see the change of your life. Whenever you clarify yourself to yourself, you will regain your self-esteem to be great for the next new beginning of life. Those who clarify themselves always has way to start life over. This is what saved my life, that I did not fall into something that I was not, because I was trying to fix things with people in a relationship that are not worth nothing. I was trying to fix relationship that I could not see the future. I stopped it. Friendship that I could not see dreams and ambition. I could not see the connection of love, true love. From a friendship, I cut it off, because I have visited myself and asked myself many questions. Do I have to fix it, or do I have to clarify myself to myself by understanding who I am, to regain my self-esteem, to live a life of new beginning? It is painful. It is painful. It's true. It is painful. You have lost it. It's painful. It's painful. It's painful. The best time to know who can be trusted as a team, whether in business, investment, family collaboration, or relationship for marriage, or just few among the many. The best time to know who can be trusted as a team, whether in business, investment, family collaboration, relationship for marriage, or just few among the many. It is to bring yourself down to the level of nothing by using the unexpected condition of life to understand those around you, if they are trustworthy, deserving, or necessary. This is what changed my life in 2021, in 2022. And God told me this. God said, the new beginning of your life has not started from the new year. It starts from your new age. My new age is a new transformation. May 14 is my birthday. It's a new beginning of my life. I have dropped off my friends. I'm building a new life, a dimension. I'm going into a life of new. I have understand my friends. I have built myself down to understand those who can be trustworthy. I have built myself down. I have built myself to understand who can be trustworthy among my friends, who is deserving, who is necessary, who can I share my struggle with, who can I share what I have with. I have discovered it. I have analyzed it by clarifying myself to myself with questions. It is true. It's painful to let people go that you want to fix it with. It is painful. It is true. It is true. It is painful. It is grieving that you want to fix it with people that it's not bringing no dream to your future. That is not helping you. That does not love. They don't like you. They don't love you. They are just there because you are always there for them, but they don't love you when you are in trouble. When you are in the unexpected of life, they are not there. They only want you to be in their cycle because you can give them, because you are always there for them whenever they need you. That's why they are keeping you as a friend. And you have to realize who are those people around you if they are deserving. Stop wasting your time with people. Stop wasting your time with people. Stop wasting your time with people. Stop wasting your time with people who always come around you because you are there for them. But when you fall into the unexpected of life, they cannot solve it for you. Life is different from how you view it. Stop holding on to those people who are not there for you. Stop holding on to those people. Stop. Not all that you lack is worth chasing for acceptance. Not all that have rejected you in the past, that has overlooked you, is worth fixing as an acceptance. Not everyone that like you, whether on social media or whatever platform you are, or whatever aspect of life, not everyone that likes you is worth chasing for acceptance. Whether in friendship, relationship, business, or whatever aspect, not everyone is worth chasing. Because there are many ahead who love you rather than like you to fix it. Do not chase the lack of life. Do not chase the lack. Stop chasing the lack of life. It's not because people like you that means they love you. The unexpected condition of life will show who love you. The unexpected action, the unexpected condition of life will show who love you, not like you. I have met many friends who come to me. I have met many friends who like me. They like me because I'm always there for them. But when it comes to me being down, they are never there for me to love me. And I realized this year. I have used a portion of this year to clarify myself in order to regain my self-esteem. I have regained, and God told me, your birthday, May 14, is a new life step and action. It's a new action. It's a new action for me. It's a new action. Those who love you will always come at last over those who like you. Those who love you will always come at last over those who like you. Because those who love you, they are watching to see if you understand yourself in order to create a space for them. Those who love you will stand forever in both the unexpected and the expected moment of life condition. Those who love you will stand with you in both the unexpected and the expected life condition. Everyone who passes you is just a lesson to learn, to build yourself and understand much as an experience in order to meet those who love you. Don't try to fix anything in life. Whatever hurts you in life, don't try to fix it, because if you try to fix it, you are not solving the problem. You are just designing it without it being solved. You cannot solve the problem when the source is not affected by the action of your doing. This is what changed my life this year. This is what changed my life. So May 14, I'm living a new life, a life of different person. I'm responding to God's call. God said, what do you do when time is running out? What do you do? This question came to me when God was asking me, what do you do when time is running out? What do you do? How do you respond to life when time is running out? Do you fix it or do you let it go and move with a new life? What do you do when time is running out? Whenever time is running out of life, let it go and focus on the new beginning of life. And this is the most important action of life. This is the most important. It's painful. I know you love the person. You love it. You love them. You love your friends. You love the relationship. But it keeps suppressing your future. It keeps abusing your conviction. It keeps abusing your dignity. You cannot maintain it anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go by clarifying yourself to yourself. Always clarify yourself to yourself so you can realize your self-esteem and your self-identity from what you have lost in trying to fix what is not meant to be fixed. Don't try to fix it, because you will never win. You will never win in fixing life in the next stage of life transformation. Every transformation does not come. Transformation does not come with fixing. Transformation comes by clarifying yourself to yourself. The art of transformation for success is based on clarifying yourself to yourself, not trying to fix what has already been denied. And I want you to leave this place today to understand that there are things in life it's not worth fixing for correction. There are things in life you must remain humbled And there are things in life you must never plan to lose, because you will lose all you have. It is true you have made a mistake in life. It is true you have made a mistake. Leave it. Leave that mistake and jump and live a new life. Live as if to say there is nothing that have happened. Clarifying of life, clarifying of self-life helps a person realize that nothing has happened in the past. I'm living new. I have blocked all my friends. I have blocked all my friends because I have identified who loved me when I was down. When I was struggling down, I have realized. And God told me this. God is so powerful. He told me this. Whenever God comes to remind me, it's because I have lost direction of something that I'm not to fix. Whenever God comes to remind me, it's because I have lost something that I am trying to fix that is not meant to be fixed. And this is the most important decision of my life that I have to make. Should I let some people go because they let me for being there for them, but they never loved me when I am dying? When I am dying, when the unexpected life condition happens to me, they are never there to be found. So I have to reshift my life to rebuild a new beginning with a new friends, new people, new team, so that I may prosper in the next stage of life. And I want you to do the same. I want you to go home today. Clarify all your mistakes to yourself. Justify yourself and judge yourself within your clarity. Give yourself a clarity of what life do you want and what life have you lived. Ask yourself, what life have you lived? What life are you living now? And what life you can live ahead. And you will find answer for your soul. The future is always in the close of journey of life, not in the distance. So you must make a responsive decision that never hurts the path that God has given you, so that you don't keep favoring people who are just there because you are there for them, but they don't love you. Recycle your life and make a better life out of yourself. Thank you. Thank you.